Hey, what's up, Taurus? Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Chandler. This is actually an SOS message for you guys. I just had a really strong download and I was cleaning my room and like doing laundry and stuff. And I sometimes do get messages that need to be delivered like right away. And I don't love the messages I get, but I follow the guidance anyways. So here we are. This won't resonate with everyone, of course. Is an SOS. It's pertaining more to the Tauruses who are struggling, who may be needing to know something more specific than the general energy. Okay? So, the download, it came really quickly. Okay, I started connecting a lot of the dots in my own mind with the things that I've been sensing lately. And yeah, it's really undeniable now. Okay, so spirit always comes through, right? If you guys have been waiting on confirmation, I hope to help you clarify some of these things that you've been feeling. And yeah, maybe provide some closure or help you release yourself. Selves from people. It's funny I said that from people, but from things that aren't really benefiting you or that you should be keeping, okay, toward yourself. As I'm feeling this energy, okay, and as the download came through, there was an energy of energy manipulation. Okay, and this is really distinct. And it's been happening all month long, but for whatever reason, this week has just sort of had an uptick. I'm sensing, Taurus, that you may be ending something, okay, or you may have ended something either abruptly or sort of in an unconventional way or for, kind of undesirable reasons, needing to leave somebody. It doesn't seem like it was very well understood, okay, by another. And I do feel that this person, who I believe is actually a third-party energy, if there are not multiple people here trying to manipulate an energy, are jealous energies surrounding you, maybe wanting to send you energy that will make you confused, provide illusion, or just simply distract you, okay? Energy manipulation is all across the board. We can receive energy manipulation in the mind space, in the emotional space. It can be between people, so like if there's a divine connection, they can manipulate the bond to sort of pull the two divines away from each other. So that's kind of what I'm sensing. There is definitely a divine connection who's working through some stuff currently, making progress, and I do feel like the third party energies have sufficiently been cut out for any of you who are wondering. I do feel that this happened very recently, and that this energy manipulation has upticked, okay, maybe in your energy field, because they're very resentful and they're trying to manipulate the situation back to their side. And I do feel like these third parties are very envious and codependent upon one of the divines, one specifically, Taurus, that I feel is you. Or your counterpart. But this divine is fairly powerful, fairly strong. And these third parties do realize that they're at a deficit without their energy. Okay, so the energy manipulation, specifically from the third parties, is siphoning or pulling. Okay, there's quite an energetic tug on you, Taurus. But then even more specifically, my guides have shown me through dreams and visions that these third-party energies have actually hired someone. They are paying money for this person to intervene in a divine union that is literally being divinely orchestrated or assisted at this time. So the reason I tell you this, Taurus, is not to scare you, because as you know, if you are in a divine counterpart situation, firstly, you can't break the bond between the twins. All right, so what was there before will remain afterwards. And maybe even to the divine counterparts, discontent, you can't break that bond. Which I find pretty funny because it's a shared feeling sometimes. All right? With the frustration and intensity that comes with a divine counterpart, there's a lot of research that goes into what you can actually do to alleviate some of the frustrating energies there within that bond. You just can't. Okay, so there's that. And secondly, as they are trying to pull on this person's energy, because there's certain benefits of having this person around, let's just face it. There's benefits of having this person's energy, there's benefits of having this person around, there's benefits of being associated with this person, and they really, really, really are pulling. I feel these third-party energies are very codependent, very reliant energetically upon this person. There's probably quite a few things that people associated with one of the divines, quite a few things they couldn't do on their own. That's the kind of thing I'm feeling. There's advantages to being attached to this divine, which is why what's propelling them. Because a lot of what the third-party energies are feeling is the withdrawal. Okay, it is an energetic withdrawal. It's kind of like when you have an addiction, okay? It is a very, very similar association there with the energetic withdrawal of whoever is doing the leading of the third-party situation. So that kind of stinks, that sucks, but these people are also very codependent and manipulative, and so it's very important to guard your energy right now, Taurus. That and the energy of your divine unions energy as a combined energy. If you can. But the reason that I say that, you know, as we're getting into kind of the situation, we're needing to look at other things these people are doing that you actually may not be aware of. As these persons are pulling and energetically manipulating from their own individual stances, just simply from going through withdrawal energetically, they've also actually hired someone, which I don't know if you've been fully aware of, but there's a person's energy on the side. It does feel very feminine. It feels like a feminine energy. It could, though, be a masculine energy who is rooted in feminine energy, okay? This person may actually come off very different, you know, just like a different person. They, I feel, have known full well that they really aren't able to do what these third parties want them to do, or they're not going to be completely successful at it. If it's regarding the bond between these twins, firstly, they can't break it, and this mystic or psychic may not actually be aware that you actually can't break it. But nonetheless, they probably have already taken the money. And, you know, secondly, if this person isn't aware of the divinity behind this union, they too are being manipulated by this third-party energy. Firstly, the third-party energy is in such a place of desperation that they're telling this psychic mystic falsities. Okay, they are not fully aware of what has actually transpired with this third-party grouping. And so this psychic may actually have a decision or choice for themselves, because I think that they are aware that energy manipulation isn't something to be taken lightly, and it does provide its own bad karma. You know, not all good money is actually, not all money is good money, that kind of thing. But on an even more important note, messing with the divine gets you repaid in kind. And so, on a karmic standpoint, whatever manipulation has been done by this mystic or psychic, I've seen the outcome of this for them, and I don't feel it's very positive. So if this psychic or mystic is watching or knows who this person is or has a choice in the matter, then I really would suggest maybe taking a different perspective upon this situation. If there is a chance to refund that money, I would do that, because these third-party situations or these third-party energies don't have enough money to accomplish what they're wanting to accomplish. Not only that, but energetically, you could find some demons at your door for doing this kind of dirty work to the divine. Okay? So you have that choice, or they do. Now, I feel them kind of toiling with it. They're at a crossroads here between their head and their heart, or they feel bad about what they've done, because they are going to come to realize the kind of twisted information the third party has given them. So, in general, Taurus, I feel that if this third party grouping has manipulated the psychic, they're going to have quite a few enemies after this. And in my dreams, I know firsthand that the Scorpio energy that I've been receiving for some other signs has been coming through, and they are the ones that have been orchestrating behind the scenes. And that's why there's been an uptick this week. Okay, this person is having a growing resentment for the person who's trying to leave the third-party situations, because they see them being able finally to obtain what they desire. Okay, they see them on the fast track to success. They see them having the ability to be happier with someone else than they were with them. And the third party grouping that I'm sensing is probably in a social dynamic where these visuals are quite possible for them. There's going to be a lot of gossip this week. There's going to be a lot of backlash for what I'm saying potentially in this social dynamic. Because again, these people are energetically reliant upon this divine union, and specifically this one counterpart. And so if they can't get this energy in the way they initially wanted, they're going to get it another way. Or at least that's their plan. So Taurus, I think you have to act a little bit smarter than the third party situations that you could be in, knowing full well that your divine union is divinely protected. And you've got your counterpart fully aware of what's going on, I feel. And they, in turn, are trying to protect the union as well and alleviate some of the burdens that may have been caused by these jealous energies. They understand your situation. They have a fuller awareness of the things that you've been involved in now. And they're trying to handle things with compassion. They're trying to give you the time or the space to make your own decisions and to handle things appropriately. Knowing that what was there before will be there still. And so I feel a lot of sincerity coming from your counterpart. I feel a lot of protection. I feel a watchful eye over you. One that you may or may not be able to see or sense, and that's okay. If this person isn't communicating with you directly, or there's some kind of blockage, know that they are working behind the scenes to remove these blockages, but that this kind of energy manipulation sometimes takes time. What damage has been done has already been done, to the extent of potentially manipulating these counterparts in some significant ways. But I want to ram this home that it's not going to last, and that you're on the home stretch of getting out of this drama, which I think has equally been exhausting. Okay? Anything else, guides? Okay, so one other thing they want me to address that may or may not come up during the reading, but there's been a lot of body aches, kind of like you may be experiencing flu-like symptoms. This is a psychic energy. This is actually the energy of the mystic manipulating the bond. When the bond is tampered with or stretched to an extent, both counterparts will feel the emotional disconnect or withdrawal, which means that both physical and emotional vessels will feel depleted. This is something that you'll learn, over time. And I kind of feel like this new frontier between the two counterparts is going to be surprising in a lot of ways. And it's really exciting, actually, when you get into it. I'm very excited for these counterparts because what drama has been ensuing and what kind of resentful, jealous, codependent energies have been trying to keep them in illusion or distracted, it's just not going to work because everything else that they're experiencing is going to feel so much better. And so I do want you to kind of focus on that. I want you to focus on the new frontier. I want you to focus on what you're learning. And maybe handle the body aches, the headaches, the heartache, the burdening, kind of very heavy energy. I feel like you're going to feel a lot of this in your back and in your neck. This is energy manipulation. And although it sucks while it's happening, as long as you are aware of this, it really does alleviate a lot of the burden. It really does alleviate a lot of the side effects. Okay, and it gets fixed a lot faster too when you kind of are able to know, okay, well, when this happens, I need to, do that. So there's a strong focus on the synchronicity as well. Okay, so the headaches, the body aches, the flu-like symptoms, even the heartache here. It's an illusion, okay? There's nothing to be heartbroken about, not really. They want me to really ram that home. You haven't lost anything. You're only going to gain from here on out. But needing to work through these energies is very important as well. I'm needing to assess how you feel, okay, in context to your individuality and in context to the divinity of the bond. There was something else too. I don't want to lose it. Oh my gosh, what was that? What was that? Bring it back. Okay. Synchronicity? What about synchronicity? What about synchronicity? There's something here about synchronicity. Oh, okay. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Oh my gosh. There's synchronicities happening between you two that are kind of undeniable, right? Like when one thing happens, when you release one thing, you gain another. When one door closes, one opens almost immediately. These are synchronicities that are coming to your awareness that you really should pay attention to. In twin dynamics as well, if this is regarding a twin situation, this is so that you can learn about yourself, actually. And the actions, okay, that do directly affect your twin or the connection between you. One of the twins is waking up, okay, and that's a synchronicity because you have made great strides, and they just want me to sort of highlight that, okay? There is very, very synchronistic, almost divine timing, okay, that's happening in your life, but it actually has to do with the divine guidance you've received and acted upon. As you close the doors, new doors will open immediately. And this progress, like I said, you're not going to go back. You're just going to keep moving forward. There's a new frontier to explore. Okay? And your guides are really wanting you to do that. Both of you to do that. Okay. So yeah, like I said, this psychic, I really feel that psychic's energy. I don't feel hostile toward this person. I feel that they're not aware of the full context of the situation. I do feel that they too have been lied to or deceived, as most people around this third-party situation have been. And that they probably will not be happy with what they find, or the truth of the matter, or their decision making if it's already been done and cannot be reversed. Which I feel like it already has been done. There's several steps to this that have been done. There's been love spells, there's been mind control, there's been anxiety and psychic attacks. Nightmares. Yeah, you could be experiencing nightmares when you try to actually sleep. What else? You know, I don't know if all of this is due to this one psychic. There's been plenty of players who have tried to manipulate the situation on their own agenda. But like I said, the Scorpio energy that I've picked up on through recent readings, I've witnessed them on the phone, or not on the phone. I mean, it's kind of been like that, but it's talking to someone, okay, and planning and orchestrating things and actually sending payment to someone who I kind of believe is a mystic, a psychic. And the reason I say mystic is because they feel more feminine. Show me what I need to see about this situation for Taurus. Oh, and yes, there's more than one person involved. Scorpio, of course. I really feel so strongly about that. Scorpio, of course. Potentially an Aquarius. Aries, Sagittarius, for sure. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, this is such great energy. I'm really shocked. Okay, so Queen of Swords and Four of Swords. This is potentially regarding that energy manipulation. This is very much a whistleblower energy, and I don't care who says what about it. There's going to be gossip, there's going to be naysayers, there's going to be a lot of denial to follow this, but this Queen of Swords seems to really know what she's talking about. Okay, and this queen is cold and ruthless, and she's getting straight to the point. Okay, this Queen of Swords is a visionary, and she's communicating something that is about mind manipulation, delays, or setbacks. Okay, not that it's an extreme matter of energy work, because let's face it, if this is a divine bond, you can't really interfere with the divine, not in truth. Okay, not in truth. And when you do, there's demons at your door. Remember, that's your saying this week. This person's going to be paying karma or receiving it in kind. Okay, that's all you need to know about this. But this Four of Swords has caused quite a delay in either the communication. There's an energy block. And the Queen of Swords here, this Libran energy that's coming through really strong, has just simply needed to recover, to restore their energy field. Okay, they're taking some time. The Hanged Woman, Six of Cups, and the Hierophant, I believe, is this masculine energy. The Divine Union is intact, just like I said. The Hierophant is Taurus. Six of Cups is... what is this energy? Scorpio Pisces energy, and the Hanged Woman is actually Pisces energy. So a lot of water energy. And I feel that whatever manipulation this has been, not only has been on an energetic level to potentially distort the bond or cut the bond, it has actually a lot to do with someone's character or how people see them on a social dynamic. A lot of what this third party grouping has said has been a complete and utter lie. Complete distortion, illusion, manipulation. Okay? And because the reason I say that is because a Hierophant, of course, represents a pillar of the community, someone who others look up to. Okay? And this person is not only receiving their divine counterpart, their soulmate energy, but they've also had some significant awakenings, realizations, and spiritual insights that are further empowering them to become even more of a leader than they have been previously, maybe due to this third party's association. Of course, we talked about them siphoning this person's energy. This person is very, very awake. They've been spiritually awake. They are very powerful. They are going to know exactly what action to take and when. But they are not discussing this with anyone. Because let's just face it, I feel that whatever has happened, it's got a lot of other people involved. This situation has gotten messy. And this divine union, the Hierophant, also is associated with union, marriage, religion, indoctrination, the patriarchy, things like secret societies, things that are kept sacred for a reason. Okay, is that understood? Right? So this is to stay. This is to stand the test of time. I'm being drawn to the pyramid. The pyramids have withstood centuries upon centuries of weathering these storms of the elements. Because when we look at the three-dimensional shape of the pyramid, the three-sided triangle, this is the most geometrically sound or sturdy shape in the physical realm. This person is very, very sturdy and strong with what they know and what they see and what they believe. They have recently come to a very significant realization. They are not in denial of the importance of this union. They are protecting it, withstanding the storm. And the reason I say protecting is because of this secret society energy, this very secret or sacred energy about what is mine is not yours. Okay, at least to other people that are not involved in the society. And let's just face it, the Hierophant is one person, maybe two. Okay, so this is very, very divine union that's being protected because it represents innocence, it represents trust, someone who they know they can rely on time and time. It's unchangeable. What was there before will be there after. Is that understood? Okay, good. Underlyingly, we have the King of Cups. This person is very aware of their feminine, of the love within the relationship. They have only recently begun to actually protect and defend this union, maybe against the third-party relationships. But in truth, I don't feel that the feminine is unaware of this. You know, I don't feel that they are even bothered very much with this person's history or past. I feel that whatever is going on with this Queen of Swords, it is necessary that they take some time to integrate all the things that they've learned or seen, maybe during this last year or a period of time. Okay? Because their energy has been heavily inundated with whatever they've recently come to know or see. But that it doesn't affect their affection, okay, for the masculine here. Okay? So that's just a very specific, very I guess it's a little bit of an SOS message because of the energy manipulation. I kind of want to bring your attention back to that because it has been manipulated and it still is being manipulated. So expect an uptick in psychic energy, emotional withdrawal or unavailability this week. Distance, okay, you might feel more of those body aches or anxiety due to the feeling of distance being created between you and your counterpart. But know, feminines and masculines, that this is an illusion. This is an illusion. Whatever they were previously trying to do, it was solely revolving around jealousy, lust, envy, okay? Codependency too, as these people were clearly attached to the Hierophant figure here, because the Hierophant figure is a pillar of the community and is well respected in their craft. And these third-party people probably were siphoning, okay? I've been sort of addressing this in multiple readings recently. Siphoning energy, very vampiric, very codependent energy, which I think the Hierophant here may not have actually been aware that they were being so depleted before. But moving forward, they're going to feel an uptick in their energy. They're going to feel happier. They're going to feel more content, more sure of themselves, and be much less susceptible to drama or illusion or lies. Okay? It's going to be very, very noticeable in this person. And so I think just give this some time. All will be revealed. All will work out accordingly. Don't put fear into these people, and especially if they try to approach this situation from a dramatic standpoint. I know that the fire energies, are trying to maybe play it more lighthearted and become friends and just kind of get in with this person. The Sagittarius I was picking up likes to, kind of play coy and just kind of get in, but then every time they do get in, there's a noticeable depletion of this person's energy, of one of the counterparts' energy. It's a noticeable, feeling of energetic drain. Okay, they pull more than any other sign. Okay, this Sagittarius. The Aries may have been a little distant, but they are severely in denial of what this divine connection truly represents. And as soon as they get in touch with their emotions, I expect them to be the most irate out of the three energies that I felt. And the Scorpio is just losing money. I mean, this Scorpio doesn't have enough money to accomplish what they were wanting to accomplish. Okay, they're gonna be broke is a joke before this energy manipulation takes hold. And I don't know whether it's actually because of the mystic or the psychic that they hired not being able to do what they had intended, or just simply I would probably lean more toward the union just being that much more powerful than anything like that. So it's kind of a dead end, and I think that that's maybe relieving for some of you guys, that the drama is slowly closing out. Okay, and it's becoming really obvious that these third-party energies are sort of futile, pointless, desperate. Okay? Yeah, I mean, that's just what I feel, you guys. SOS message here for you, Taurus. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's going to be a good week for you guys. You're going to receive a lot of clarity. You're going to be alleviated of the physical symptoms that you've been feeling, and of course of the anxiety as well. The emotional detachment may take a little bit longer, okay, to nourish back to health. Make sure you're doing good things for your body, like going to the gym. Lifting weights gets you grounded faster. Do some water therapy, like take baths. Showers, are okay, but baths or getting into pools are actually much better. Saunas, sweating it out, crying even, there's an emotional context, okay, that needs to get things flowing. Drink lots of water. I mean, you saw this, guys. I drink literally 3 or 4 of these a day. Especially with that psychic energy, that's really necessary. So, the conflict is over, you guys. I think everyone's just really tired of it. And it's proving to be more and more pointless, okay, the stronger that this masculine gets. So the awareness of these manipulative energies at play is going to help so much in actually making this masculine much more confident, much more sure of themselves. As they begin to realize the synchronicities as well, it's all going to fall into place. Okay, so only better things to come. Thank you so much for watching, and I wish you luck. Bye-bye.